Each morning, hundreds of detector-equipped seekers roam the sandy beaches of prestigious resorts in search of trinkets left by someone, and each one sincerely hopes in their heart to find a million-dollar treasure. But it seems that such is the fate of great treasures. They are always found by accident, and in the places where one would least expect. Hello, everyone! You're on the Amazing Facts channel, and today we're going to talk about incredible treasures found by accident. But more on that later. For now, hit the like button and watch till the end. Let's go! On the morning of September 27, 1983, the press of the city of Alamogordo, New Mexico reported about a convoy of 20 trucks moving from El Paso towards the nuclear test site. By evening, local school children had spread a rumor about a huge dump of Atari video game cartridges found outside the city. The main inhabitant of the mass grave in the vicinity of Alamogordo became cartridges with the game E.T., the extraterrestrial for Atari 2600, created based on Steven Spielberg's movie E.T., the extraterrestrial. However, unlike the movie, the game turned out to be an absolute disaster and still firmly holds the title of the worst game of all time. Are you ready to take a look at this? Indeed, we're on the same page. No wonder no one on this planet, except for the game's own game designer Howard Scott Warshaw, ever understood what was happening on the screen. The fact of the burial was confirmed in 2014 during excavations conducted in the presence of Warshaw. According to experts, the total number of buried cartridges amounted to hundreds of thousands. Today, more than 3 decades later, the once unwanted IT cartridges have become a coveted prize for collectors. While purchasing an antique candlestick, a set of salt and pepper shakers in one of Nashville's charity shops, antique enthusiast Michael Sparks stumbled upon a curious yellow document without a price tag. After flipping through the notebook, the seller announced that he was ready to let go of this excellent reprint of Thomas Jefferson's 1776 U.S. Declaration of Independence for a residual cost of $2.48. The more Sparks looked at the parchment, the more he became convinced that it was not a reprint at all, but an original. The expertise confirmed that it was indeed the case. The lucky purchase was made in 2006, and a year later, Sparks sold the Declaration at an auction in Burlington, North Carolina, for $477,650. It seems like an astronomical amount, Sparks jokes, but once you pay the taxes, you can go on the hunt for the next declaration. In the late 90s of the last century, a stamp maker from Indiana who wished to remain anonymous purchased a set of used furniture for $30. As a bonus, its former owner offered to take an old painting, which he was tired of dusting off. The furniture found its places in the new owner's house, and the painting covered a roughly patched hole in the wall. One evening, while playing a set of the board game Master Piss, the stamp maker recognized his painting on one of the playing cards. Extremely surprised, he went online for information and came to a conclusion. The painting, given by the junk dealer, is strikingly similar to the canvases of the 19th century artist Martin Johnson Head. The results of the examination conducted by the Edward Kennedy Art Gallery, where most of Head's paintings are kept, confirmed. It's a magnolia on golden velvet. That was covering a hole in the wall, is an original. In 1999, the stamper sold the masterpiece for $1,250,000 to the Houston Museum of Fine Arts. Who's next? Sold, and did a great renovation. The morning of November 16, 1992 was no different for British farmer Peter Wolling from the village of Hoxton in Suffolk County. But the day didn't start off well. Returning from lunch, Wolling discovered that he had lost his hammer somewhere along the way. He had to go back and convince his friend Eric Loza to take a metal detector and walk the route to find the hammer in the tall grass. Soon the search was successful. The detector gave a confident signal: there is metal below. So, while searching for a lost hammer, Wolling and Laws accidentally found the famous Hoxton hoard. the largest hoard of 14,865 silver, bronze, and gold Roman coins from the time of the fall of the Roman Empire ever discovered in the United Kingdom. According to expert estimates, the total value of the treasures amounted to £3 million sterling. The find has taken a place of honor in the exhibition of the British Museum in London. Have you ever found old items that could have historical value? If so, tell us in the comments. In 1974, a simple peasant from the city of Xi'an went to Mount Lishan to dig an artesian well. Imagine his surprise when instead of water, he found a multitude of strange shards. Thus began the story of one of the most significant archaeological discoveries in human history: the terracotta army of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, who unified People's Republic of China in the 3rd century BC. The terracotta army of full-size statues of 8,099 warriors in battle formation, horses, and bronze chariots rests a mile and a half east of the emperor's tomb. The first emperor of the Qin dynasty, Shi Huangdi, ordered the construction of the mausoleum at the age of 13 immediately after the start of his reign. The construction of the mausoleum required the efforts of more than 700,000 workers and lasted a full 38 years. Purchases and new discoveries continue to this day. That's all. You were with Amazing Facts. Hit the bell and see you next time.